Sometimes it's hard to find a reason why, when everything is falling and all that's left to do is try your best to keep holding on to the next sunrise. But you're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found. Sometimes a mountain means it's time to climb higher than you've been before. So hold on tight and close your eyes. You'll make it faster than you know. Closer to the sunrise. 'Cause you're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found. Where the light is found. Where the light is found. Where the light is found. Just look inside where light is found. You're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found. You're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found.
Okay, I think my mic is on. Let's get these comments opened up here. Hello, it's Claudette over here from Happy on Main Metaphysical Center in Dawson Creek, BC. I'm going to take these off. I don't remember unmuting myself, but I don't have a line going across my microphone, so I'm going to assume you all can hear me. Hello, my friend. Oh, you got my message, I take it. I'm sorry if I haven't answered you and you answered me, Rebecca. I'll have a look at my messages after the show. So nice to see you here. And like I was saying in the message, I'm sure you had a very good fall and you're probably still enjoying the bounties the earth has provided for you. I know that is really part of your medicine, and I always enjoy seeing your posts. Life is real, sister. We will align soon. I love it. I can't wait, Rebecca. Hello, Kathy girl. You're here too. So people are hearing me. So that's wonderful. Kathy, does that mean Janice and Sean is here in the house too? Get ready, everybody. I will be pulling cards. You simply just have to ask in the comments, and we'll do some quick card pulls for everybody. We can hear you okay. MLP Mech Arm says, my MJ buddy. Hi. I just love that you come and join us. You haven't missed anything so far. It's kind of been like a little quiet in here, getting ready. I'm feeling very like mellow and just sitting in the good, warm, comfortable vibes, feeling a lot of hugs and just comfort. So I'm enjoying my time in the studio, in the therapy room here. For anyone joining us for the first time, this show happens every Wednesday. It's a live show, and it was just born out of a want to connect with everybody, near and far, because life gets busy and we're not always able to come into the storefront and come and say hi or connect. And this is a way for us to connect. You get to see me and I can see your comments. Please don't be shy in the comment room. We all love to see you say hi. I'd love to see where you're watching from. Let's see all these towns and communities. Maybe we've got some exotic listeners from very far away. Here we are in Canada, British Columbia, and our town where I'm airing live is Dawson Creek. So we always are very excited to see new listeners come join us, and this is your welcome to our space. Here in this space, it's very fluid, and I will just talk from my heart about things that I feel like should be discussed, that I'm feeling led to share with you all. I'm really talking about my own personal journey, and I know that many of you, when you listen, it will help you relate, and it also gives us encouragement that everybody is on their own journey. And how does that look, and how could I start living a more present life, and just to feel safe? So yes, this is the space for that. So I missed a few things when I was getting ready. If Christopher were here, he would have said, don't forget ANGI SULLINS. Excuse me as I move this. I'm going on to I've got like multiple screens open here to make sure I get everything for you guys. But I just needed to go and sneak and get this address because I forgot to do it. This is very important. By putting this link in the comments for ANGI SULLINS, it allows us to use her deck. And I had the idea that we would use this deck, which is called Dream Song. It's a beautiful deck. It's ANGI SULLINS is the poet, and then we've got Marta Olaska, and she's the illustrator. Beautiful images. We've been enjoying them. Every Wednesday we pull a new card from this deck, and that is how we determine the title of the show, which is super cool, I think, because we always get surprised and also find great comfort in how the card relates to us and our journey. And as you know, this is a pretty public way for me to share with you my own journey and how I look at things. So these cards always seem to be like I'm on public view for everyone to know my inner journey. So our show title is, and let's add our other camera because this is such a beauty now that we know how to do this. I'm going to go like this. No, that doesn't work. This is good. What if So I need to be here, but I need this to be forefront. You should be able to still hear me, and I'm not sure what I did. I'm going to have to find myself after this. But at least you get a nice view of the card we pulled today, which is a very interesting one. It's called Craft Your Focus. So this, again, is out of the Dream Song Oracle deck. And this is card number 13, Craft Your Focus. It's quite interesting. She's got a bird right in place of where her one eye should be. And that's her left eye, because I'm facing the way she is. That's really neat. But her gaze seems to be going off, isn't it? Off to the left. So it's her left eye, and her gaze is going off to the left. Do you see what I'm doing here? So when we look at our oracle cards or a tarot card, what is in the picture is very important and meaningful. And you can start to just look at this picture and see what calls to you, what pulls out. So for me, her lips are closed. They're not open. So she's absolutely observing, and she's looking off to the left. She has a very colorful bird with beautiful feathers. It's almost like a companion. So to me, if I were to give you a message from this card, this is before we read what it means, I would be saying that you have been given some information. And now you're looking off and observing and watching how it all plays out. You're in a dark forest. There isn't much light, but behind you is a crescent moon. So for me, this is the beginning of a new view, a new insight, a new age for you. You're coming out of the forest, but you're going to be coming out of the forest with some new insight on something that you're looking for. You may not even have known actually that you were looking for it. I think that this was brought to you and now you're observing. And it's really important not to say anything. Just watch. Watch the show, just like that beautiful bird's feathers are quite a show. I like this. So I am going to see if I can share the screen. That didn't work. What if we do this? I'm going to do this first. Now it's there. Oh my goodness. I think what I need to do is I need to remove this main scene from there, but I can't. So we're gonna go over to here. Where did I go? Where did I go? You guys want to see me and I don't know what to do. Here I am. What if we do this? I'm back, guys. Hello. Now, it would be nice for you to be able to see this card. So what if we do this? No, we're going back to this. Interesting. There. It's a small pick, guys, because I'm not quite sure how to get her done. I'd like to try this, but oh, there we go. Perseverance, right? I'm doing it right with you, and we're getting a happy ending. Oh, I know what I wanted to do today too before we read about this card. So if you're listening on YouTube, and right now I am actually going to go into here because I want to share my screen. Share my screen. Share screen. Where is YouTube? Here it is. Share screen. Where is YouTube? Okay, I'm going to pause this because we don't want to hear an echo. Oh, see? MLP Mech is over here in YouTube. So when you're watching YouTube, if you go over to the right side, there's actually a chat box. And I thought I would warm it up tonight by putting a comment in there so people could see it. I really hope that you can see this. I'm just going to go onto my screen. Yes. Okay. So I got to go back in here because I need to see what I'm doing. But yes, you see the bubble beneath where it says chat and 3 dots? This is where you say hello. And then just push enter with your keyboard and your comments should start to come through and I will see them on that screen. And you'll actually be able to see your comments come up on that chat box that's sitting in the corner. So for whoever is new at YouTube and not quite sure how to engage, I hope this helped you out. It's saying here, welcome to live chat. So you just need to click in the chat. Now, it might mean that you need to build yourself a profile. I don't know that part, but you should be able to just start chatting in here. Okay, so let's go back into here, and I'm going to remove this because we don't need it anymore. Stop sharing that, and I hope that was helpful, because I know I had a few people talk to me about the challenges with YouTube, that they enjoy YouTube, but they were feeling a little left out because their comments weren't being seen. And having said that, do we get to see Instagram? Hi, Katie Johnson. I'm so glad you're here watching us. All right, let's go in here and start reading about the card. I gave you my ideas of what I saw there. Oh, I forgot my incense was here. I wanted to share with you all just the incense that I absolutely love. This incense has been with me. It's called Spiritual Guide since the beginning, when I very first started to just really dive deep into a daily practice. I find this is just very calming. It's not very strong. Visitors in my home never even commented that they could smell something. So if you're just someone who likes to keep your practice quite quiet and under the radar, this could be a very good incense for you. It's not very strong, and I find it just brings that special kind of quiet and calmness to get you into that place of being contemplative and listening. So I wanted to share with you the Spiritual Guide incense. Of course, we sell it here in the store, but you're welcome to order it online if that's more what your speed is. I just like to show people what I do because it'll help you maybe want to go and try something new. And I see my mic isn't turned towards me, but I think this is a pretty fandangle nice mic that you should hear me. And here we go. Craft your focus. I'm going to start to read the meaning now. Your vision is a magnifying energy source, amplifying and expanding what it perceives. In any given moment, you have one choice. You can turn your gaze toward what you don't want, what isn't working, what you are fearful of, what you worry about, or you can look at what you treasure and what you love and what you hope for, despite what reality tells you is possible. I love this. I love that statement. I've absolutely been doing a lot of that myself this week. I actually closed the store early yesterday just because I wanted to spend time with David, my husband. He was going off to Fort St. John, and he popped in to say hi and check in on me. And I just wistfully said, oh, I wish I could go with you. It'd be really nice. It'd be a fall drive. We could see the leaves. And he just, without skipping a beat, said, well, why don't you? And it just hit me. Why don't I? So I did. I made some signs. I posted them in the window. I posted on Facebook, said, hey, store's closed. So from 1 till 5, I was gone on an adventure. And what an adventure I had. It was really nice. It was nice to spend some alone time and to see the fall colors and just see some different country. We even stopped in at the Visitor Info Center in Taylor because I saw a sign that said ice cream. So we got to go into a little shop where I don't know what the community is now, and I don't want to say the wrong name, but it's like a commune kind of lifestyle community, and they bring their produce and their meat and along with all of this beautiful Chapman Canadian ice cream, hard ice cream. So we popped in there, looked at their wares. I got ice cream, and then I realized I need to go to the washroom. I need to pee. So they said, over at the visitor info. So off we went and trotted over to visitor info. She was a sweet lady over there. We had a long chat. David loves goal panning. It's always been something he's interested in. So they start talking about that, and she shared about her travel. So it's just really a nice, laid back, unexpected surprise. Hey, Ashley. Hi. Yes, I'm available for coffee, by the way. We'll have to do that soon one day. So, yeah, just sharing with you. Sometimes it's good to do things spontaneous, things that you didn't even plan. Let's keep reading about this. I guess what I was trying to say is I've really been concentrating on the wonderful things that bring love into my life, the things that bring me comfort, and I've been turning to those things. So when you are having times where you're feeling a little bit scattered or feeling like life is a little bit too fast for you and you're wishing you felt more connected, that's when you do something spontaneous, off the grid, off your schedule, and just allow yourself to go to the next thing. Actually, this makes me think of another message I got earlier today, which was to sail. Get in the boat and sail. The destination isn't important because they have that all figured out for you, your team upstairs. But just allow yourself to be present and to see where you go. So let's continue here. Either way, what you focus on grows. Well, love will grow for me. I'm focusing on that. Now is the time to use this very simple power to direct the energy and flow of your experience. When you focus on what you already have with gratitude and what you want with love and appreciation, you create the energy version of your vision before there is any proof in the material world. Ooh, boy, that is super cool because that's definitely me right now. I'm a sail on the boat. I don't know where I'm going. I'm always getting asked, they want to have answers. People want to know. And I'm like, people, I don't know nothing about my future. And I quite like it that way, to tell you the truth. It's because I know something incredible is being put together. Hello, my friend Blake. We're just talking about the card. That's how far we've gotten right now. So sometimes we don't need to know what the outcome is or what our goal is. We just are, what the end result will be. Just go to the next thing, one thing after another. And eventually things are going to start to formulate and become a solid vision. You're going to start to see that end post. So just trust, because they have a much bigger, better plan for you than you could ever dream of. This moment invites you to consciously choose your focus. So there you go. For me, my focus is getting the store stock all out in the front. And it's so interesting as I'm going through the steps of doing what I need to do in order to sell and get the store front wrapped up. I'm seeing other ideas and other creations coming into being in my mind that would not have been there because I didn't have the headspace for it, and I wasn't ready to walk through that next door. And I guess that's what I'm trying to say to everyone is you don't have to know what the end is. Just continue to walk through the doors, continue to go forward, and more will be revealed in the right time for you. Hi, Corey, my girl. So good to see you. So that is our card, Craft Your Focus. I love that. So many different ways to interpret oracle cards. It's kind of like what's coming to me. It's like looking at a piece of art. You could be standing right next to someone, and if each of you gave your impression of what you see in that artwork, I'm quite certain you're two different versions of what that art is supposed to mean. And it means exactly what it's supposed to mean for you. So there we go. Done. I am going to remove this card and get full screen. Let's put this away in the box so it's in its spot when we're ready. So what do we have going on here? I just want to, oh yeah. So I felt like today was super hot. I don't know about you guys, but I felt like it was a hot day. But again, look at me in a sweater. I'm wearing my cute little boo. It's Peanuts. You see Snoopy with the... Yeah, I am such a, I just love the old comics. And so anyway, this gave me just glee. And I thought, Halloween is in the stores. So, you know what? I'm going to start wearing my Halloween stuff. So I'm wearing my cozy sweater. The only thing is, it's flipping hot. It was hot today. So I think 28 is what they said was the high. Yeah. Now I wasn't outside, but I could tell inside because it'll start to migrate in. And we're just still in that 7 and 8 degrees for the evening. So it's wonderful because at night I open my window and it's nice and cool in there at night. And I have been having some really good. Have you guys been sleeping well? I certainly have. And I've been dreaming I love it. I'm just having such great to the point dreams. I'm having good restful sleeps and I'm dreaming well. Love to hear how you guys are sleeping. I mean, once the full moon is over for me, I usually sleep better. So I'm probably recovering a bit from the full moon and how it affects my sleep. So we're good to go. I think everybody's probably super excited to get going with the cards. So for anyone joining us just a little later, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be reading cards. Oh, Corey, that's always so... Aw. I mean, you feel bad complaining when there's smoke in your community because the smoke means there's a fire somewhere and someone is probably... they're home and things are in jeopardy. So, but it really, you feel so restricted and confined when you can't open your windows. And maybe it's just the fact that we know we can't. So then we want to, I don't know, but I really always get so sad when there's smoke in the air because then I'm really aware that I can't open my windows and get some fresh air. And I've been really enjoying stargazing. So when it was smoky the other week, that really cut into my time of just sitting on my little deck and looking at the stars. But lately they've been okay. Just a little overcast though. There's been a lot of clouds. So the last couple nights I haven't been able to look at the clouds like I'm sure other parts of the world they have been enjoying it. We have not. So we've done that. Now I'm just about ready to pull cards. So if you want your cards read, let me know and I will add you in there. But first, let's find out about our astrology and remind ourselves about, I'm grabbing my calendar, the astrological Llewellyn's 2025 astrological calendar. I've already ordered my 2026. I've actually got some calendars on order, so I'm excited to get those in and get those into the hands of the people that are excited about calendars, because I certainly am. So let's do September and find out for the next week what we need to be worried about if there's any dates. So we are the 10th through the 17th, just to remember because I can get caught up in my listening. Aries, you're going to have a good day on the 17th. So remember that that's a good day for you. Let me see. Oh, it's going to be good for you. You're going to be able to collab with people. So if there's some kind of project that you're working on where it requires more than one head, you're all going to get along. You're going to get along very well. And I would choose that day on the 17th to be collabing. So I'm just looking here, see what other signs that I need. Oh, well, today for Cancer was kind of a harsh day. How was it, Cancers? I'm so sorry to hear that. It's saying that you've been taking on quite a bit. And I feel like I'm just getting the sense like you're taking on a lot of things that don't have to be there. So, Cancer, maybe let it go. It makes me think of Brenda when she comes in the store. There's so many times I'll start singing, let it go, let it go. Just let it go is like, yes. So, Cancer, I'm sorry today was rough. Figure out what works for you. I know for me, having a nice hot bath, a little indulgence, like some nice bubble bath, and even a lit candle, do all those nice things for yourself, or just go curl up somewhere and read your book. You need some time for you. Leo, tomorrow's going to be a bit of a rough one for you. So, for you, this month is all about eating, and you've probably been doing so well, but just be aware, tomorrow's going to be a little hard on you. I feel like you're probably going to have some temptations. So check in with yourself tomorrow. Once you know, it's so much easier to avoid it, right? You're just going to know, oh yeah, right. Okay, good. I'm good. And guess what? It will be there for the time when you want to indulge, but this isn't the time. What do we have here? Virgo's got a couple of rough days coming up on the 13th and the 14th. So let me look here. Oh. So these days, they just want you to know that it's not going to be the theme going on. Capricorn is coming. I'm going through all the signs that for this week. So what we do, Ashley, at the first Wednesday of every month, we go through everybody's sign. We read them all. We tell you what good days and some days that are going to be a little more challenging for you. But now during the month, we're just recapping so that for the next week, are there any days for any of these signs, for our sun signs, that we need to just be reminded of? So Virgo is the 13th and the 14th. You've got some days here that are going to be a bit demanding for you. So I feel like that was the message I was getting. So for you, it feels like there's so much going on and I haven't had any time for myself. And the 13th and 14th are going to feel like that. They're going to feel very like, wow, there's like I'm being pulled in all directions. But it's 2 days, okay? It's not going to be the theme of your life for the rest of the month. It's a temporary thing. So I just want you to take a nice deep breath and know that this isn't like the definition of what your life will be like going forward for months and months on end. You can do this. You've got 2 days and you will do well. Libra. These are all demanding days, you guys. The 15th and the 16th. Okay. All right. So these for you, you're going to be a bit frustrated because you're not able to finish up. It's one of those things where you're like, I just want to check that box off. I want it to be ready and done. I want to be able to hand those papers in and I can't. So just know the 15th and the 16th are going to be days where you're going to be held back when you want to be going forward. But please allow those days to be what they need to be, because things are happening in the ethers all around us. There are so many ripple effects to every single outcome and thing that is going to happen. So for you, there are things that are unseen, that you're unaware of, and that is why there is a stall going on. So just embrace those days. Scorpio. Okay. And then we've got, let me go, Capricorn. I'm sorry, Capricorn. We don't really, you're going to be on the 22nd, 23rd. And since you asked, Ashley, I'll just let you know. You've actually got good days. No, sorry, you've got good days. So Capricorn, The 11th and the 12th. So tomorrow and the day after. So if these are the days for you to make some decisions. There's things that you've been putting off, and they are letting you know that for the 11th and the 12th, so starting tomorrow and Friday, I did it. My husband told me, don't put it on your coaster. And I'm such a coaster girl. And like I said, I'm kind of old school. Hang on, I'm going to just mute my mic because I have to cough. There you go. You don't need to hear that. So anyway, I had a coaster underneath my cup and it went clack because there's like a rubber bottom and it seems to want to stick to my coaster. So there we go. Capricorn. And then Sagittarius. That's me. I'm a Saggy. I got a good day today. I did focus on details and I actually got quite a bit done. So this was a detailed day for us, people. I hope it was for you too. I kind of buckled down and I've achieved quite a bit and I've got a little bit more clarity on things. So I'm happy about that. Aquarius, you've got some good days, the 13th and the 14th coming up for you. Let me see here. Okay, so these are the days when you're going to get less pushback. So there are things that you're hoping to create. If you've got something that you need to bring up to someone, like a presentation or a new idea you want to show to your parents, whatever it is, a new endeavor, these are your favorable days to try to present them. You're going to get the less pushback and a little more cooperation towards what you're hoping to see. They're going to see what you're seeing in your vision. And Pisces, we've got good days here too. The 15th and the 16th is coming up for you. Oh, those are going to be really great days for you. I think that you've been struggling with seeing the brighter side of things, or like, when am I going to be done walking through this valley of depression and like nothing is working out for me. 15th and the 16th, things are going to break through for you. So I'm happy for you that that's going to happen. So hold fast, hold faith, and you're going to see a noticeable shift. So once again, guys, Llewellyn Astrological Calendar. I am not an astrologer, but I love reading about our sun signs. So that's what we do here on the show. Okay, so I'm going to put this down here. And let's see. Here we go. I think we should probably jump into readings. I have Janice, Kathy, and Shaughnessy now. If you want a card pulled for you, I just need to see your comment in the comments. And I'm just going to have a quick look over here to see. Blake Kelly is there. Corey, yeah. Okay, I'm just checking, make sure I'm not missing anyone. All right, so let's start on the cards. And I felt like, for me, I was really feeling a pull towards spirit animals, like a totem animal. So that's what I'm going to concentrate on today as well. I'm going to give you a short reading. I'm just going to try to turn my camera so you can see the cards, and I'm not going to use my keyboard. Yes, Janice and Kathy, you are on the list for a card reading. I'm going to move my mic here, and let's see if I can move. I need a new tripod. Gosh, it was like slowly slumping down. I'm just adjusting it right now, so maybe you can see my cards. There we go. Yeah, I think you'll see them. You're going to also see my mouse and whatever else. So there you go. It's real. It's happening. So we're just going to add this to the stage. Here we go. So, oh, I need to see who my list. Okay. Corey. Yes. Okay. I've got you in here, Corey, for a card. All right. Let's do this. And I'm going to get you, I'm going to pull from my animal deck. I've got a beautiful one by the artist Jody Bergsma, a deck that I will be pulling an animal card for you. I think it'll help just round off whatever comes up. So I'm going to do 3 card. Okay, that one. Okay. So, Janice. Here we go. I am going to just shuffle again. No, you know what? Okay. I get it. I get it. Just trust the process. So, Janice, they don't want to talk about the past. I think you've seen enough about the past. Not to be like just callous here, but just saying like, fuck the past right now. We've had enough of that. Right now, let me look at what this card is. So, the present. Oh, a moth just about landed on my face. Hi, moth. Moths are really important to me. You have this card that is talking about that things are not harmonious right now. There's no happy ending. There's a lot of like holding your breath, not being able to enjoy, like you're looking, I'm getting the word like outcomes. You're looking for, can we tidy this up? Yes, Kathy. Shaughnessy's on the list as well. So I just want to see this. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Let's find out what's going on here. Yeah. Good. Okay. So your future card is looking good. The past, they don't want to talk about. They're saying enough of that. We've been looking at the past too much. And it's talking about right now that you're feeling like nothing is the way it was supposed to be, as far as like you had some outcomes you were hoping for and they're not playing out the way you want them to. And I'm sorry, Janice, but they are letting you know that, and I think this is funny because it makes me think of that sign we were just reading for where it said like things are going to pan out. But it's not going to be the way that you had thought they would. It's going to be a different success. But there are going to be some new beginnings they're talking about, like some new outcomes. Yeah, so victory will be yours. It's just not maybe 100% what you thought. But it's funny because, Janice, if I recall correctly, that was in your reading when you came and saw me, that things weren't going to end up exactly the way you wanted them. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. It's a story of compromise. So I think I just threw in my, I'm so out of it right now. There we go. Get rid of these cards. Once is enough. Okay. Next. I hope that was helpful, Janice. It does say there's an outcome that's good. It might not be 100% what you're looking for, but it's good. Oh, now, this is for Kathy. She's saying yes. Okay, good. What do we got here? Okay, for Kathy. So your past card is showing some sort of a partnership, like two people getting together, union, a new relationship put together. But I don't want to say new, actually. I just feel like this is an okay. I'm feeling more like this is grandparent energy. That's very interesting. So what do we got in the present here? Huh. It's saying that it's almost like you're missing something, that you've got a lot of good things around you right now. You've actually got like protection. You're very connected right now, Kathy. I get that impression, but it's like they're saying, like, how much more do you need? It's feeling like this cup just can't get filled up for you, or that you're not aware that it is good for you right now. It's like you're looking off and thinking, but I still, you know how like when things are going really good, but there's one bad thing, you're focusing all on that instead of like seeing some of the good things that have come into your life. So they're wanting to remind you of that right now, that it's not like you're being bad or that they're disappointed in you. They just want to remind you that while you're in this waiting period, that just be mindful that there are some really good things around you right now while you're waiting for something to pan out. And it's ancestral. So the future, I want to see what the book says here. Sometimes I wonder. Okay. So they are definitely saying that you are hyper focused on this. Whatever it is, there is something that hasn't been resolved yet. There's lots of other things that have been resolved. There's lots of things that are finished now with you, or that you're happy with how they've planned out. But there's one thing and you're super focused on it, and they want you to kind of let that go. Not let go that it's going to work out for you one way or the other, but they're saying that you're so busy with that one thing that you're not smelling the roses, you're not relaxing. And if you keep going this way, you're going to force something to be done that is not going to be favorable for you. So Kathy, I hope that you can just find some good distraction, maybe find a hobby. I don't know, but it's not a bad reading. It's just you need to get out of your head and find something to think about aside from that one thing that you've been thinking about obsessively. Okay? Hope that helps. All right. I don't want to miss anyone if they want a card. So far we're jumping onto Shaughnessy now, and then we'll do Corey. Oh, I know what I said I was going to do. I said I would do the animal cards. Look at me forget. Okay, this is the deck. It's a beautiful deck. Spirit of the Animals Oracle. And these will be all in the show notes. If you want a deck, let me know. I can order one, or you can just order it off of Amazon. I'm not here to say one way or the other, but I forgot to pull an animal card for Janice and one for Kathy. So there we go. We're gonna backtrack a little bit. Just gonna, look over here quickly and go to Facebook. I just want to go into here on my personal page to make sure I'm not missing comments in here. Oh, Oh, look at like, oh yeah, so I saw Rebecca's comment, so that's great. I'm so thrilled to see that. Okay, so that tells me as well that my private page, which we had trouble on before, it now will let us. Okay, Janice, what do we got for an animal? Ooh! Janice, I've got a thing about cats. Look at this. The black jaguar. Whoa, talk about exotic. So this is your animal card. I'm feeling like we need an animal card for people. I certainly have one. So black jaguar, old soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want because you can create your dreams. There we go. Things are going to work out for you, Janice. Hold on to that jaguar. Hey, Kim, nice of you to join us. We're doing cards right now, so if you want me to pull you a card, Kim, I can do that. You just say so in the comments. So for you, Janice, I think this is beautiful. It just reminds me, I feel like it's very fitting for you because you know how close your ancestors are to you. So just hone in on that. Focus on what you want, not on the things that are not happening for you. All right, Kim, added you to the list. So we're just pulling animal cards because I forgot. Oh, you want an animal card, Blake? I know, they're beautiful. Okay, Blake is in. Indigo. Hello, Indigo. And Ashley. All right, let's do it, girls and boys. All right. So, Kathy is next. And there we go. Kathy's animal card. Oh, you got dolphins. Oh, that is beautiful. You know what I should do is do this and do that. And can you see that? There's your dolphin card. Because I have a book. We all know, I feel like this is just confirming for you to get out of your mind and your head all this super focus of what you're thinking of and just go have some fun. Go find something that can, distract you and also bring out some playfulness in you. So, if dolphin is your totem, you can be sure that a deeper reality awaits you. Dolphin helps you dive into hidden secrets and will teach you the sacred breath of life. Wow. I know you've starting to do your meditation and whatnot. Aw, dolphin people are natural healers through the strength of their love and endless joy and primordial sound. Dolphins are very spiritual, so I think that is super cool that you got that. Hey, Bee. Hey there, hit me with an animal card. You got it, MJ. You're added to the list. The animal cards are pretty cool. So the dolphin says, swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Yes, yes. Dive into your wisdom and go with the flow. I love this for you, Kathy. It kind of confirms the other part of your reading. So that's what you need to do. Get out of your head for a little bit because the more that you focus on that, like it said, it's going to end up speeding things along too quickly and they're not going to turn out as well as they could. So next in line is Shaughnessy. Let's do your cards, Shaughnessy. And we'll take that one out. I'm just going to put these over here for a minute and that there. Shaughnessy next. I had to be careful, Shaughnessy, on the when the camera is on the other angle when we do the first card of the day because your grad picture is up there and I thought, oh, I can't show that to the public. So I was already thinking about you. All right, Shaughnessy. Here we go. Card number 1. Card number 2. Oh, this one wants to come out instead. Card number 3. Oh, Shaughnessy's like, I don't have enough money and I need more money. I'm not able to do the things that I want to do. There's things that you're wanting to like spend money on and you're frustrated because you just don't have it at your beck and call. Like to the extent that there are things that you wanted to do. I keep feeling like you wanted to maybe get a tattoo or something, but I'm just getting that sense you were frustrated. This is your past card. So they're just talking and saying that they see that you're feeling like, I wanted money because I wanted to go do this and I couldn't do it. So the next card is beautiful. It is so beautiful. It's saying that right now, expect that you're going to feel like you're kind of more in control of things, that you are feeling more settled, and you're actually maybe calming down a little bit. I feel like you feel like you have the upper hand right now. You're more in control of your destiny, which is a good thing. I would think it's important, though, to always be mindful when people have little bits of advice to give you. I do get this, I see a little bird in this picture. So to me, that's always like messages coming from the outside, coming in for you. And I feel like you're going to be receptive to them. So just know that they're kind. Oh my goodness. I feel like this came up in your last time I pulled cards for you about people giving you advice and that they're only doing it because they love you so much and they want you to win it at this game called life. So I'm feeling like you're more receptive right now to that thing because things are good for you. They're showing me coins too. So it's not like you're overflowing rich, but you're doing well. You're doing well. I also feel like, yeah, I keep getting this feeling of like a dress or something. I can see that robe on her. So I don't know what that means, but it's good. It's going to be good for you about this dress or this robe. So the future. Get ready for some new information coming your way. Wowzers. I just want to see... Excuse me, I think I need to drink a little more here. I had some really meaningful interactions today, so there's a lot of talking happening. I just want to see what else I get out of this. Okay, yeah, so there's information coming your way, like I said. This isn't a time for you to be lollygagging. And when I say lollygagging, I mean like you're taking your time making up your mind. I want you to know that this is not a long time offer of goodness that's come your way. Something, if it hasn't come your way yet, there's an opportunity that is going to be given to you, proposal of some sort. And it's not a long time sitting. I can see that there's other people in line who will be offered the same thing should you not give them a quick answer. When I say quick, you can do an overnight answer, but I wouldn't go any longer than that. I would make sure that you take that evening and don't procrastinate this because you're going to lose out on something really cool that's going to be good for you. All right. Shaughnessy, let's see what your animal card is. Okay, B, I see you. I will put you in there. It's taking a little longer with the animal card, but I'm not sure. We will get you all in, I promise. All right. These are big cards. I don't exactly have big hands, but... Oh, wow! Shaughnessy, look what you got! You got the bears! Oh, the black bear! Gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love, awaken my intuition, and guide me. Ooh, the bear is going to help you make that decision. I feel like you call on the bear spirit totem energy, Shaughnessy, and so that you are aware when that opportunity comes your way, you're going to feel very good and not freaked out because you're having to do something so quickly. You're going to be okay and stable, and you're going to navigate it and feel good about it, okay? So just anytime you start to feel nervous or frustrated because you're being pushed or you need to give that answer, just breathe and call in the bear, okay? And not the bear that does all kinds of trouble. We're talking about a very calm bear who knows. Okay. Bear energy for you. I just want to tell you as well, like, you don't have to pull a card to get your bear, or like your bear energy for your animal energy. Like, I'm always like paying attention when I'm out and about. So having said that, when I went out for my gallivanting, fun, like spontaneous trip with Dave to Fort St. John, we ended up in a driving through some campsites, just enjoying the drive and looking at the leaves and looking at the water level in the river and doing all that stuff. And boom, a dragonfly, a huge blue dragonfly just went whoop, right in front of the windshield, and then our windows were open because it was so beautiful, and then I got to see it, like, and hear its wings, and I knew that was not a coincidence, like that was meant to be. So beautiful for me. That was my animal sign. So that's how it is, right? When you're out for a walk and you see something, or you're out for a drive, pay attention to those animals that catch your eye. All right, so Corey, we are shuffling for you. You are next in line, and then we have Kim. So, Corey. Okay. There we go. Corey. Oh, the moon card. This one always stumps me. I don't know why this one always stumps me. I'm going to go look in here. I think because it's so funny. When I read the meaning, I remind myself of it, and I'm just like, okay. So this card is all about full circle, the moon, and what. So just to know that this is your past card too. So this is talking about how you've had things come full circle, in the sense that there was a beginning, a middle, and an end, and now it's finished. So they want to really, they want to talk to you about the beginnings and the endings. That's interesting. It's talking right now that you feel, there's a situation for you that you're really struggling with. You just feel like there are just so much of a burden. There's so many things working against you. You feel very desperate about it, but you're dealing with it alone. I think that's what the key word here is. That they're pointing out that you're suffering alone in silence. Like you're not sharing this with anyone. You're not being vulnerable enough to share what your struggles are, and it looks like there's something that you're really struggling with, and it feels to me like burdens. And I just want to remind you, the card is really wanting me to point out the fact that you have people in your life that are ready to help you out. They're the kind of people, there's someone in your life specifically that would not exploit you for sharing some of your challenges. Like, I know there's a lot of people in this world that would, if they heard where your weakness is, they would use it to their advantage later, or turn on you and speak about them things that were said in confidence, in a tender moment. I think you know who this is. It's kind of like someone that doesn't really fit in the pack very well, like in the group, but they are a friend of yours, and they actually would have some very comforting things for you to say, and just to hold space for you. You don't have to go through this alone. So the future is you are hoping beyond hope for something. They want to let you know you've got a favorable outcome happening for you. You're going to feel like, ta-da, I did it, and nobody's thought I could do it. So I want to just give you all that goodness of keep doing what you're doing. It may feel like you're on your own, and you are in a way, but you don't have to be. That is your choice to not share. And I think there is someone that would like to help you make that impossible come true. So there's something that you're really wanting to happen to help the betterment of everybody involved. And it seems like an impossible thing, but with the help of someone that you know who it is, they will help you. Just carry the weight of that burden until you get to see it play out in a good way, in a favorable outcome. All right, Corey, well, we're going to do your animal card. Oh, you got the hawk. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision. Focus on your priorities and eliminate the distractions. You have a bright future, Corey. Let yourself ascend to new heights. Beautiful. So I do feel like you have a great burden right now. You're, I think those, here we go. Picture's most important anyway, right? If I go this way, there. Whew. I just feel your burdens right now. I think that you shoulder a lot of responsibilities, and you're seeing some suffering that doesn't have to be, and you're trying to make it happen so that the burdens are eased. So call on the hawk energy and do some reading up on it, connect with the hawk energy. If you're inclined to do some meditation, Corey, I'm feeling like it would be really helpful for you to just envision a hawk and just kind of bring that into your mind, into your psyche, and yeah, just see what comes out of that. I think you're going to find the attributes you need. Okay, then. Hopefully that was helpful for you. Now, where are we off to? We've done Corey. Kim, you're next. I know. A beautiful animal card for a beautiful lady. This is for Kim. All right, Kim, let's see what we got for you. They want this one on the top. So, Kim, you felt like something was missing out of your life. You felt like you didn't have all of the boxes ticked off of what you thought would be a nice life. Like, not everything was in its place. You felt like something was missing. So this is a card where I feel like there's like a not sharing. There's something happening right now where there's like a hoarding happening. Like you're accumulating a lot of something. And I think that you haven't really been sharing or talking about this. I feel like there's something that you were missing that you're working towards, and you've actually been making a lot of progress towards filling that box with a check mark. And so they're talking about that you have not really been very, you're not sharing with a lot of people what you're doing, but you're working towards it. Now, for some, it could be quietly, I'm putting away 15% of every check and I'm putting it in a bank account. Or, you know, I've jumped onto a diet or something and I'm just quietly losing the pounds. I'm not involving or making it a public thing. You know, that's the kind of vibe I'm getting here. So, oh, wow. So good for you. So the future card is pretty depressing if it was the right way. But for you, it's just saying that this is a lesson, a karmic lesson you're learning right now, Kim. And they're talking about that the outcome is going to be good for you. You are going to achieve whatever it is that you're saving or you're working towards, and you feel like you're getting there. You will get there. But I just want you to know that this is going to be a bit of a lesson for you, because the outcome, the way it affects everybody else around you, might not be exactly what you envisioned. There's going to be some people that are not going to be like cheering you on or impressed with what you did. They're going to feel very betrayed, like, how could you have been doing this for so long and never shared? You were sneaking around. You weren't being like, you were hiding this from all of us. So most of it will be good, but I'm just letting you know, Kim, that, and it's that way with anything in life, really. Just know that it's not going to be all roses. It's going to be a lot of roses. Just a little bit of weeds that you'll be like, wow, I didn't see that coming. Just to prepare. Not even prepare. That's the wrong word. Just, you're going to know, because I said this to you, your message, so that you're not caught off guard when you get a little bit of negativity or a little bit of distancing from certain individuals that feel like you should have been sharing with them. But that's okay. You got the moose. Aw, Kim. I'm getting like a swirl. So that tells me someone that's passed is in the room with us now. So I kind of know your story a little bit, right? So I don't know who it is, though it doesn't necessarily have to be him, but the moose card came up and I just got swept up in a tunnel. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. So for me, I think this card is really talking about, Kim, that you've got cheerleaders on the other side that are watching you work through this goal that you're trying to achieve, and not trying, that you will achieve. They can see the success. They're also saying just to know that to like, this is about ancestral, like when I say ancestral, I'm often talking, it doesn't mean that they're very old. Like, I'm just talking about people that have passed. So it's just your ancestors, like your lineage, that are on the other side, that are related to you somehow in your soul family or bloodline. There's counsel. They're showing you things. Ooh, I'm really swirling. They're saying they just want you to really be paying attention to the messages that they've been sending you recently, Kim. Like, this isn't just play. There's something they're really trying to, like, let you know, or to give you comfort. I don't know what this is, because it's not... I'd have to really stop, and we've got too many other people here for me to really... I don't know. I'm just really pull on the moose energy for you. That's your totem animal. I'm going to throw it out there. I don't know why I'm seeing a black cat, but I see a black cat for you too, and I'm not saying that's your animal. I'm just saying I feel like you've got some messages coming to you. They're trying to talk to you. Okay. Blake. Oh, Blake said animal card, please. So I will retire these for a moment. Take a quick drink. I hope that was helpful, Kim. Kim, I'm just going to say one more thing. I felt like it wasn't just one. There were more than one with me. Yeah. Okay, so. Oh, Blake. You're making me think about a conversation we had not too long ago. You got the horses card. Isn't that nice? Look at those horses. You're welcome, Kim. Your heart is pure and free, Blake. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. Yes! I want you to embrace this energy, the horse energy. There's so much more for you to live, so many more experiences for you to have, Blake. So anytime that you feel like you're in the mundane or that things aren't moving or you're unsure to take a next step of like an adventure of some sort, grab that horse energy. Think about the horse energy and take it into you. And embrace the new experiences that are being offered to you, okay? Love this. Horse and freedom. You are free to do whatever you want to do, Blake. Whatever you want to do. I hope you like that. Guess what? It's Indigo's turn. You are next, Indigo. Okay, let's pull these cards. Yes, I am. Awesome. I was thinking of cowboys, to be blunt, Blake. When I saw the horses, I had to giggle. All right. For Indigo. My Indigo girl. Let's see what we got. Indigo. Oh. So, dear Indigo, in the past, you felt like you are subservient to someone else, that you're having to answer to someone else, that you don't have complete freedom and autonomy in your life, that you're always having to get permission somehow. There's some sort of like that you can't quite do everything that you want to do. There's something holding you back, or you feel like you'll be letting someone down, but you're always feeling like you're not able to completely be free. I want you to know that you are coming into some sort of a new way of living. Something is about to transpire that's going to give you that freedom where you won't feel so constricted. Of course you'd say that, Blake. So for you, Indigo, I say hold on, because your present card is talking about that you're going to be finding some sort of release from some of the chains that are holding you down of obligations or things that really are not yours to feel obligated about. You're going to be freed of that. And you're going to have some new beginnings. So hang on to that. I do think it's going to be quite abrupt, and it's going to be something that you're going to be a little bit surprised because it's going to be sudden for you. So the future for you, looking ahead, is you won't have to be on guard so much. You won't have to be worried about what other people are saying or looking at about you. You're going to feel a sense of freedom. And I see that you're asking for your animal, so we're going to jump into that then and do your animal. Hopefully you found that reading helpful for you. And let's pull your animal card. I think everybody's enjoying the animals. I think I've done them once before. Oh, so we have the black bears for Shaughnessy. Indigo gets the polar bear. Look at you, Burr, the polar bear. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within you. I do see that in you. You do have a very special knowing. I recognize it in you, Indigo. And just embrace this polar bear energy, because there's some things coming up for you that are going to be very sudden, and they're going to change how life is for you. And the rules are going to be different in a good way. And you're going to need the spirit and the energy of this polar bear to help you through that. Who do we have? Ashley. Hey, my Ashley Roy. You're next. There we go. We're going to read your cards, Ashley, and then pull you an animal card. How are we doing? 8:53. Yeah, I won't be able to do any more. I'm going to do Ashley, I'm going to do MJ and B, and then we're going to call it a night. And I think going forward, just to make sure that enough people get a chance to have a reading, we'll probably say that it'll be during the show that you put your name in, only because I got to make sure everybody has a chance, because gosh, look at this. It's 9 o'clock. Okay. I feel like it's this card for this. Oh, wow. These I always think it's interesting when some similar cards come out, right? Ashley. All right. You felt like you were ruling the world, and then everything turned upside down. And we know that. I've got the Queen, and she's upside down. And I just feel like the wind was just taken right out of your sails. There's no fight in you. This is a past card. So they're just talking about how you were feeling, and how you were very lost for energy, or like any reason, to try. So right now, you do feel like your home is not where it should be. You're struggling to figure out how to get back to that place of at a calm, harmonious home. It doesn't feel like that right now. You feel very disconnected. I'm also seeing that food. I think that it would be good for you to. I don't want you to overindulge or anything. That's not what I'm saying. But I think comfort foods would be good for you right now. I think that. Yeah, I'm getting the impression that we're avoiding things, Ashley, because we feel like we don't deserve them. And I want you to know that you do deserve them. Everybody deserves it, because you're here living. And if you're living, that means there are things for you to do, okay? So I need you to take care of yourself, and I need you to find heart and soul in food right now. Nurturing is what I get. And you will slowly start to see things are turning around for you. Maybe it's cooking at home. I'm kind of seeing like not so much like ordering it out, but just give yourself the task of cooking comfort foods. And you will get a lot out of that. It's going to turn around for you. I want you to know that. And I want you to know that your needs are going to be met financially, as well as like finding that peace again in your life. You're going to get there. There just isn't a quick way to get there. This is something that takes time. But I want you to know that you are going to have, you're going to learn. I don't want you to take this the wrong way, like that you're destined to be alone, but I think for the next little while, when things start to go well for you, once you're cooking meals and just kind of like nesting and doing things at home that nurture you, you're going to become like really good inside, in the sense that you're going to start to feel like a human again. And you're going to, I want you to know that you're always going to have the counsel of your special one talking to you. So even when you start feeling good, that is not a sign of disloyal, not being loyal or honoring. It's time. It's time for you to be alive. And when you start to look after yourself and start to do the things, then you're going to get rewarded with that counsel, that connection being renewed again. Okay? I know that makes a lot of sense to you, so I'm going to leave it there. All right. Let's get you an animal card, Ashley. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Indigo. Ooh, I'm a cat girl, even though I'm allergic to cats. You got the lion card. Whenever I see the lion card, I think of like a loyal companion, that you're not alone. Aw, listen to this, Ashley. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Totally feel this for you. So this is your animal, Ashley, lion. It's time to start living again. And when you do, start taking care of yourself, start bringing your home back together again and putting all those pieces together, other magical pieces are going to come into play, because you have a team on the other side now that are cheering for you to win at this game called life, okay? And they're going to become more and more vocal and more connected with you. You're going to feel them very connected with you as you start to do the things you're meant to do in this lifetime. You are welcome. So, what do we have? MJ wanted an animal card. Let's do this, MJ. All right. All right. I'm hearing outcasts. You know you got it. Oh, you know you got it. But God just don't get it when there's nothing at all. I love outcast. Okay. Okay, MJ. You got the hummingbird, MJ. Miracles. It's called Miracles. Oh, MJ. For many people, a hummingbird signifies someone they love. Aw, you're welcome, Bee. Are you sure you don't want a card reading? We're next in line. Hummingbird, you are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. MJ, think of the hummingbird when you need to be happy, okay? That's what they want for you. That's your message. Thinking about good things, and when we think about good things and we start concentrating on good things, other good things want to be attracted to us. So, shine that light and more good things are coming your way. You get the hummingbird energy. B, you can listen to this later. I'm going to go ahead, though, and pull your cards, okay? So, here we go for B. Do-do-do. Do 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 do. We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow. I'm obsessed with that song lately. Right. B. You know what I'm going to have to do when this is over? Do my cards. This is how I get after a reading. I'm very like in a beautiful haze of just contentment. Okay, and they want this one for this one. Okay, here we go. B. Well, they're talking about that life has been pretty good for you. They're talking about like I just seeing children here, and cups are full, and there's blooms that have bloomed in these pots, and there's like I see you've been enjoying the outdoors, and then was travel. You went traveling. And I kind of know this about you, so it feels funny to say this, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened very recently for you. So this is the past card. Okay, what do we got going on here? I want to look at her upside down. I don't know. Because I don't want to say bad things. Oh, it's not bad. Not too bad. So, B, you're getting a caution right now just because, ooh, I'm getting swirled. Okay, so for me, that's my sign. Someone who's passed that's close to you that you think about is with you with this message. Okay, I want you to know that they're saying to you, there's something coming to you. If you've already today maybe gotten an opportunity or a proposal of some sort, they're saying that it is very good for you. And it's kind of like Shaughnessy's, where there's like they don't want you to take too long deciding to say yes to this. They're saying that for you, this is a very short-term offer, and it'd be good for you. And they really want you to go ahead and do this. I don't know. I'm getting the sense almost like you're going to be offered like a little getaway or a little trip, and you're going to feel like it's indulgent, and you're going to want to knee-jerk say, no, that's okay. I'm not going to go. I've got lots of things to do here, but life is short, B, and life is short is what they want me to say to you. And embrace all those fun opportunities when they come to you, okay? You're living this life, so go and live it. And then the future card for you is wonderful. It is full of, it looks very good. It's like full of coins. It's a coin card. And other people are looking towards you as far as like, do you have any extra for me too? And you have quite a bit, so you will be able to share with others. I do see travel, so you'll be going to see, I feel like the future card's talking about future traveling. Yeah, I'm really getting the travel for you. That money is not going to be a problem with this traveling, that you're going to feel like you've got a little bit of extra, and you're going to be indulging a little bit with your family. You're going to be blessing them, which it's going to be very nice. It's almost like it's my turn to bless you. Almost like a feeling like you've been good to me, I'm going to be good to you. Because now for this time, at this time, I have something to bless you with. So yes, coins. So I'm just thinking of like anything that you're very bountiful in, you're going to be sharing it. Okay, let's get you your animal card. B says, I know. And then it all makes sense later. That's always how it is. Okay. Here we go. Wow, B, you got the hawk card too. There you go. Hawkeyes. Yeah. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. I think you need to give yourself permission to go and have some fun. Even that frivolous stuff that seems a little bit of a luxury or that's not necessary, go and take part in it and go have some fun. Okay? Because a good thing is what I'm getting to add to this is when you do that, your cup is full. So you have more to give to others that are in your immediate family day to day. So go and fill your cup with something spontaneous, something fun. You're going to get asked to do something and it's going to seem a little indulgent and like your knee-jerk reaction is going to be to say no. Go do it. All right. I think we got everybody in there. I hope you enjoyed your cards. We have some other things I want to talk about quickly. I didn't see any Dear Claudette letters, so we'll skim over that. But we do have some birthdays. If you want to send me letters, I'm just going to go into the banners here. There's, you can send letters to this Gmail account, Happy Thoughts. And also, I think I have a mailing address. Can I do both? Yeah. So while I'm talking and doing the birthdays, I want you to know that you can... These Claudette letters are just about anything you want to talk about. I'm open to having conversations, and this is a way for people that are out of town or people that want to be discreet. You could just send an anonymous letter in the post, mail it, and I'll read it online and we'll take it from there. An email, maybe there's a topic you want me to talk about. Send me an email or send me a message on Facebook Messenger at one of our store pages or my therapy page, and I'll be happy to take that up and talk about it. Okay, so I just about got rid of my master sheet here. So Blake's part. I got to get my headphones on. We've got a lot of birthdays, so let's get to it. I'm going to go to Media Assets here, and we're going to turn on our birthday music. Just lower it so that I'm not in competition. And I have a lot of birthdays. And some other stuff happened today, too. So where are we here? I just need to get my paper. Here we go. And I'm going to be sharing the screen a bit off and on here. Okay, so, so on September 12th, so that's in a couple of days, I want to wish a happy birthday to my cousin. I call her Country Mouse and she called me City Mouse. So to my cousin Linda, I wish you a bonne fête and a happy birthday. Roxanne Werner, it's her birthday too on the 12th. So if you know Roxanne Werner, be sure to give her a happy birthday. We met in Chetwynd. Oh my gosh. A long time ago. 10, 20, 30. At least 30 years ago. Does that make sense? Yeah. Jeez, that's scary to say. Okay, and then Amanda Fossum. We're going to share the screen because I want to give her a little shout out. On the 12th is her birthday, but we're also going to share the screen because I want to show you her cute page. All right, so share screen, Facebook. Maybe this one? No, this one? Yes, share. So this is Amanda Fossum's Facebook page. Anybody can go on there. That's a public page. It's called The Dog Intuitive. Amanda's a dog pet. She's not even a dog medium. She's a pet medium. And she trains dogs. She's very well thought of in that industry. And she does it, I think, like out at her place. And she will do long distance. She even has like a special oracle deck, like a pet reading deck that she had made. So she's like very entrepreneurial. I really admire her. She also has a website, thedogintuitive.com. Anyway, it's going to be her birthday. So if you know her, make sure to wish her a happy birthday. She also paints. Like, I mean, this lady has so many talents. And there's her puppy. She's showing this painting, which is so adorable. She calls it 22 Honeymoon, and she sells her paintings. So this one's 150. And here she talks about her training. So if you're curious about what she does, she's got such an amazing sense of humor. It says, "You guys, it's time to confess. My classes are dog training, disguised as my very own stand-up routine. Sorry for living, but the graveyard's full." Here's the thing. Neither client is wrong in their opinion after I ask for these opinions, especially client number 2. If there's an opportunity to crack a joke, it's happening. But client 1 didn't make me go, "I need to talk less in my classes." What client 1 did for me was, I need to make the humans aware there's talking in these classes. Because if I don't explain why humans should care about the things that I teach, it won't motivate them to continue the training. So I could read on and on, but she is super, she's just really good with writing her words down, and I love her humor. So yeah, I wanted to share Amanda Fossum and the Dog Intuitive, her business, and just give her a little shout out. Links will be in the show notes if you want to go check her out. Tomorrow, Bernadette Bramford is going to be celebrating 40 years. It's her 40-year birthday. So that's exciting. I want to wish you a very special birthday, Bern. I hope you're going to do something very special for yourself. Rajesh Sunchild, it's his birthday today. So if you know Rajesh, be sure to make sure that you send him a happy birthday message or give him a call. Karen Woodhurst, her birthday's today. And my good friend from Montana, Ashley Grant. Happy birthday. I hope you had an amazing birthday full of hugs and kisses from your babies, and that you did something adventurous, because I know how adventurous you guys are. What else do we have? So, yes, this is just because, gosh, I'm going to share the screen. We're going to turn the music off now because that's not music related for this next part. So comments are on. What I want to do now is share my screen with you again because someone passed away today. That it just was really sad how it happened. Share the screen. Share the screen. Yeah. So, I don't know if any of you know Charlie Kirk, but he became quite popular for his viewpoints and how vocal he was. He's an activist and he's a conservative supporter in the U.S. Excuse me. Today he was, giving a speech and doing his debates. That's what he's known for. If you go on YouTube and you put in Charlie Kirk, you're going to, in our family, this kind of thing, Ben showed it to us, and then we just loved it because we would have these talks. We'd pause it and we'd talk and we'd share and about our viewpoints. And it was a really great way for us to learn more about Benjamin and what he thinks. And he also could feel out and see what we felt like and why we felt the way we did on certain points. But he would go to colleges. He goes all over the U.S. And that's what he does, is he debates with people live and he defends his viewpoints. So unfortunately, he had a very horrible thing happen to him. He was shot today during his debate. And it's just so troubling because it shouldn't be a dangerous thing to debate and talk about viewpoints, right? And I'm just nervous about what this means. I'm not going to get into the politics because I really don't like politics. I really don't. But killing somebody really is upsetting. I have a feeling that the person that did this probably has a very gut-wrenching story to tell. And I don't know if that's going to hit the news or not. His motivation for it. It's almost like, you know, how someone's up for trial in a courtroom and there's a mom that's devastated because that was her little child that was violated, and they go there with a gun and they shoot the person. It's kind of the feeling I'm getting. I don't know what the story is, but I feel like, yes, it's mental illness, but I also feel like he was driven to it. I'm sure there's a really sad story to why he decided to do what he did. So yeah, I just wanted to take a moment and to recognize Charlie Kirk. Even though I didn't agree with a lot of his thoughts, he deserved to have a life, and it's just really sad for his widow and his 2 little girls. So holding some space for them. I have to say, what do we got next? Okay, so because my store is 15% off now, regardless, the weekly code really doesn't make sense. But what I thought, I thought, oh, this is a great idea. We're going to take this away now. I'm going to give you the new code, and what this code is going to make you eligible for is a surprise gift from me. So if you walk into the store and you say bananas 10 speed, don't ask me why this stuff just comes to me. Bananas 10 speed, I will give you a free gift, and there is no purchase necessary. So bananas 10 speed is this week's special code from the 10th through to the 17th. If you come in and say bananas 10 speed, I will give you a free gift. So that's that. What else do we have here? Oh, events that are coming up. We do have some new interesting things. So don't forget, this is the weekend, guys, for the Silver Cove Rock and Gem Show in Grand Prairie. Google it. There'll be links in my show notes. Friday and Saturday, 10 till 5 at the Evergreen Park. So that's right. It's not, yeah, so Evergreen Park at the Terra Center Hall. It costs $3 to get in. If you're a family, $7. 5 years old and under, you're free. What else do we have? September 12th and 13th. So this is the weekend that I had hoped I'd be going to see Matt Fraser. Matt Fraser's a little too expensive for me, unfortunately. So anybody who wants to go, check out. Maybe there's some tickets left for you. September 12th on the Friday and the 13th in Edmonton, Enoch, Alberta at the River Creek Casino. Matt Fraser is there. He's very flamboyant, and I think he's funny. What else do we have coming up here? I'm trying to do it in order, but I don't know how I'm doing. So October 3rd through the 5th, online, it's called Spectral Evidence Festival of the Dead. It's taking place in Salem, Massachusetts, October 3rd through the 5th. And this is a virtual one, so you can just, you could be anywhere in the world, and you'll just pay your fee to participate, and you'll be sent a link and probably like a password or something. I can't remember how that all works, but you can partake. And the good thing there was I saw that I believe that everything went, like all of the talks are available to you afterwards, so you'll be able to just watch them later. So to learn more about that and to confirm that, follow the links that are in the show notes. It's called Festival of the Dead, Spectral Evidence. Also, October 3rd and 4th, this is new. Dr. Sally Nazari here in town is hosting a summit, a virtual summit called Wholehearted Wellness Summit. And that one I will share my screen with because I did go and pull that up. So share screen. Share screen. There it is. Share. So here we go. Dr. Sally Nazari, Wholehearted Wellness Summit, October 3rd to the 4th, 2025. So yeah, Friday it starts at 4:30. Saturday it starts at 1. Step into Wholehearted Wellness, a 2-day virtual summit to anyone ready to move from burnout, overwhelm, and disconnection to clarity, calm, and soulful alignment. Why should you attend? Reclaim your energy, restore your balance, and remember your whole self. So yeah, you can keep reading there. I'll have a link to the show notes. It's all virtual. It's free. Hey guys, it's free. Unless you want to be able to have a lifetime access to the recordings and bonus resources, then you'll pay a little money. And still, that's very affordable. $47 for VIP and then $67 later if you wanted to have access to that. So let's go over to StreamYard, and I'm going to stop sharing that screen. And then what else do we have? We did this, we did that. Spirit and Soul Awakening Metaphysical Fair, October 24th and 25th. That'll be here in Dawson Creek at the George Dawson Inn. And then we also have the Global Psychedelic Week, November 3rd through the 9th. It's an online virtual one as well. So if you're into the healing plant medicines, this will be for you. My niece, Victoria Wishner, and her partner, Joel Briere, who are the co-founders and CEO of Five, are going to be part of this, and it looks phenomenal. I think I have gotten everything there. What's coming up for us on the show? Let me see here. Yes, so we had to bump. Yvonne reached out to me with the Healing Hub, because remember she was going to come next week and talk about her fair. Okay, there's too many names here for me to remember everybody. The Spirit and Soul Awakening Metaphysical Fair at the George Dawson Inn. But we had to postpone it. She said something came up and it wasn't going to work that well for her. I'm taking this bracelet off. I didn't realize how noisy that was. So she's going to come on the 17th. And it worked out because I had an opening. So she's coming in on the 17th. So September 10th, I'm going to be doing probably card readings again. And I think this time I'm going to come prepared with a little bit of a topic as well. Oh, I'm not in my comments anymore. Oh my, put it in my notes, would never remember. Yeah. And then September 24th is another open show. So yeah, 17th we have the Healing Hub, and then the 24th I have an open show. So listen, anybody listening, if you do something in town, I would love to have you on the show for a little bit. We can talk about what you do, promote it. I'm here to promote everybody. So I would love to give you a little bit of airtime and spread the joy and the wealth. All right, so leave that to that. I think I got, guys, there was things I wanted to talk to you about. And I don't want to forget. So this happened to me last week, and I didn't understand what was happening, but I just kept getting more and more dizzy. I couldn't understand it. I was like, oh my God, it was getting to be like work to just get across the room. I would end up having to grip the edge of the counters, and I finally said to David, I said, oh my gosh, I think I need my blood pressure read. And I know that he has a cuff, he has to do it for his health. And so I said, can you put the cuff on me and just see what's happening here? And it turned out I had a really low number, 59. And I don't understand all those numbers, but that bottom number, my low number was 59, and that is really low. And it made a lot of sense. It was low blood pressure. And so we did a little bit of reading because Dave loves to be Dr. Dave. He is all into the vitamins and the alternative health. So he's just started digging into how to get my blood pressure back in. So guess what? I get to eat salt. That's perfect for me. The sad part is, I think it was potatoes and wheat. But anyway, I'm eating salt. I get to eat cheese. I love cheese. And honestly, it's been a long time since I've eaten like a nice slice of cheddar cheese off the block. So I had some of that last night, and that was really fun and brought me back some memories. But the big takeaway here is, because we were like, well, why did it start? So I've been taking these gummies. I think I even in a couple of shows ago was giggling and laughing about how these gummies are relaxing. Well, mine didn't have any THC in it. So they weren't like alternate, like they weren't doing anything. They were just helping me relax and very healthy and good for you. But the problem was it was lowering my blood pressure. I happen to be one of those like oddball people. It's not very many people that get affected that way, but I do. And so I was steadily getting worse and worse and worse. And I was even beginning to think like, I even had my IBS start acting up, and that's not normal for me. Like that's pretty much under control. It's like it's very rare for me. And yet I had it 2 nights in a row. And then I was like, ingesting my gummy and thinking something was just telling me, I don't think you're going to be on gummies very much longer. And sure enough, I'm not. I've stopped and I'm starting to feel a whole lot better. Yes, thank you, Dave, for taking care of me. He just takes such good care of me. I'm so appreciative. I feel way better today. So this is 3 days of being gummy free. I had a couple of moments, but I am definitely on the mend, feeling much better. So that's that. I wanted to just share that little tidbit. If you're struggling with low blood pressure and maybe you're enjoying gummies, that might be something that is affecting your blood pressure. That's it, guys. I want to wish you all a very good week. Thank you. Thanks for sharing space with me. And for everyone watching later, I'm so glad you checked in and you've listened to our show. Your support means a great deal. The YouTube channel, love to have a little thumbs up. It does help. And that way, if you subscribe, you won't miss my shows either. So hopefully we'll see you next week. And I want you all to have a great sleep and have a wonderful week going ahead. And I will see you Wednesday, same time, 7:30, live. And I'm going to play my wonderful music that I love so much. So I'm going into media. And let's play the music. Love you and leave you, as my friend Blake says.
Sometimes it's hard to find a reason why, when everything is falling and all that's left to do is try your best to keep holding on to the next sunrise. But you're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found. Sometimes a mountain means it's time to climb higher than you've been before. So hold on tight and close your eyes. You'll make it faster than you know. Closer to the sunrise. 'Cause you're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone when everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found. Where the light is found. Where the light is found. Where the light is found. Just look inside where light is found. You're stronger than you know. You'll never be alone. Everything feels dark around. Just look inside where light is found. You